After this episode, um, oh, it's not really a cringe thing, but it is kind of. I mean, I'm not going to spoil anything for episodes up in this series, of course, but a lot of people are saying that because of last week's episode, like I said, with all the Fate Zero hints and well, I suppose you can say cameos, even though that's the wrong thing, but people are saying, and I'm starting to agree after what Iliya said, that this Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works is the sequel to Fate Zero. Technically it is, but yeah, in the original 2006 version, well, yes, Fate Zero wasn't obviously out at the time, but yeah, I don't know how the visual novel goes, of course, but yeah, if it wasn't for these snippets back to Fate Zero, I wouldn't have well, I could have like last week I was like, oh, okay, yeah, you can view it like that. But this week after that, after what Iliya said, I'm definitely viewing as an Unlimited Blade Works 2014 version as the sequel to Fate Zero. But that aside, again, there'll be no spoilers to Fate Zero or episodes up that I think are going to happen. But yeah, that aside, the episode started with Rin watching over Shiro as he woke up, and then Shiro was just like, scared out of his life, saying, "Oh, what's going on?" And like, "Oh," and he was just confused, and it was just like, "One thing at a time. Come on, be surprised, one thing at a time." And then they're just chatting away, and like, yeah, and then Shiro called Rin fat. Yeah, that face terrified me. Yeah, never call a girl fat, Shiro. I mean, like, do you not value yourself? Do you not value your manhood? But yeah, um, uh, Rin then went on to do some investigative work, but I'll get into that afterwards. Shiro started talking to Saber, and like a bit more into the Holy Grail War and like what happened last night. Saber was grateful that Shiro saved her from March's noble phantasm, but at the same time she didn't want the risk of her life's master being diminished. You can view that however you want, as in a caring standpoint, but for me at this point, a bit iffy, kind of. It's basically to keep her life force sustained, since there aren't any dead masters. So like she can't go. Well, actually, I don't know if. I'll stop myself there. Um. Yeah, I'll stop myself there. Anyway. Yeah, she was grateful, but she didn't want him to die, and then because and then she just said like, please refrain yourself from doing it again, and he was just like, oh, why not? Like, my sword and all. I need to protect you. Like, not in that way, of course. I mean, yes, protect her, but it wasn't in the arrogant ways it was in the 2006 version. Thank the Holy Christ. And Saber was a little bit shocked to have a master say all this stuff and like be a bit concerning for her as a warrior from a standpoint, and yeah, that is a big surprise for her. Again, having that Fate Zero drawback, well, not drawback, cameo, I suppose. Yeah, I'm just gonna call them cameos. I don't know what the thing is, but yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. And then she says that I'm getting you the Grail. I have a wish, and then he's like, oh, okay. And then they get talking. And then she tells him that my name is Saber, just to hide my identity, and our noble phantasms are the representation of our true identity. Like Lance's gay ball or gay Borg is who is he? It's Chihulu or something. Fate Stay. No, Fate Zero. Fate Stay Lancer. Give me a second. identity. Chilean. Yeah, I'm probably saying that wrong, but Chilean. Like, that is... Like, Gayborg is his, like, weapon. So, yeah, well, obviously. I don't know the lore behind Chilean, but, yeah, all I know is that he's, like, a good Irish warrior. Well, Lancer. And then, she says that because... No. Normally, a master would, tell a person their identity so they could form a strategy, again like Rin mentioned in episode 0, but because of how inexperienced a mage Shiro is, there was like that fear of his mind being intercepted, and then like for example, this isn't her identity, but no, I can't even say that. No, but if she told him her identity, then yeah, the other servants and masters could use it to their advantage. To me, that's kind of exaggerated, because even in Fate Zero, I mean, no one technically benefited from knowing the identities of the servants. So, yeah, that isn't really a spoiler, it's just fact. I mean, even in the 2006 version, there was no real benefit for knowing who he or she was. I mean, I suppose they could get at them emotionally. Oh, that did work, but not majorly. Well, actually, it did work majorly in Fate Zero. Yeah, it's just one servant that I worked with in Fate Zero, but yeah, depending if it happens, something happens in this version emotionally to say, the rider class, then that remains to be seen. So yeah, moving on from that, Fujine. Yeah, Fujine, lion, nickname. Fujine, I'm called, Shiro saying, oh, I need my food, and I'm just like, what? What's going on? Just hang up? Oh my god. So, took Saber to the school, and I always wanted her to go there, for normal means. Yes! Not a spoiler, but still. But wanted to go there, and, she did. And then, Sakura saw her, she was, a little bit, threatened by her. I don't know why. I mean, in my opinion, they're both equally beautiful, but if I had to pick between the two, I'd go Saber, mainly because I know more about Saber than I do Sakura. Sakura is okay, but she's just that typical "notice me, senpai," because that's basically what it is. I mean, I suppose there is definitely more to this character. I mean, I know that for a fact. It's just I don't know. And we'll see that in the Heaven's Feel movie. But yeah, that's another thing. But yeah, they both look good. It's just I know more about Saber than I do Sakura. So yeah. And then Zuri, yeah, the archer girl came. Saying, oh, that girl's gorgeous. I was there, and it was like, wait, what? So, Saber's going into this, yeah, I shortened the name for Zuri. Zuri fucking greatness. Saber, well, I was going to say, Zuri went into the school then. Oh, Saber went into the school, and then she saw a teacher, and I didn't actually expect the atmosphere that had. That is all I'm going to say. And then, when he mentioned about, because she was saying that she's a foreigner, him mentioning about her enrolling, visual novel readers, please tell me, can you tell me if Saber actually enrolled in the school that Shiro went to? Because please, I'm actually dying to know, because I actually did want that to happen in the 2006 version, but it didn't. But if it did happen here, that would be kind of interesting, I'm not gonna lie. And it would make sense considering, unless it's going that way. I hope it doesn't, but it may do. Anyway, so walking on with Sakura and Fujine, I can't really go too much into it, the teacher part, but yeah. I didn't expect the atmosphere, all I'm going to say. It's not a spoiler, but you could obviously tell something's up with him. I mean, you can't turn back and bite me in the ass. I mean, yeah, someone knows something's going on with that guy with the way that they done that scene. So yeah, Fujine was just like, that girl's following us. Why is she following us? And then Shiro was just like, oh, she's going to be living with me. She's a friend of my old man. And then she couldn't really turn her away because, like, she's the landlord or something of the place. And then, hold on. And then after Fujine and Sakura are going to live together with Shiro because Saber's there, and I actually didn't expect that. Again, it changed, but it probably actually did happen in the visual novels. Again, I haven't played them. I'm referring to the 2006 version because I didn't expect that. I was just like, whoa, what's going on here? I did not expect this. So yeah, and also, the chat with Zuri mentioning, you never smiled, and I find that line a bit odd. I mean, we do see him smiling, but I suppose he's fake smiling. I mean, that does make sense. Like, she can tell that the smile he has isn't out of, happiness or joy. It's just, like, put on for the right atmosphere, And then she's just like, oh, you should join back the archery club, and yeah, and he's considering joining back, which, okay, fair enough, son. Fair enough. So, yeah, and then Rin greatness, was targeting not targeting, went to a building to investigate because they sensed, she sensed mana residue. And then, oh god. Yeah, Archer was just like, when they saw the pheromones, like, this is a woman who did this. I mean, it's sucking out love, and I was just like, really? Can I have that? I'll just throw it at people like, where's your love now? So, yeah, I'm actually gonna, no, I better not. And then they were just like, chatting, Archer and Rin saying this is the caster class, it's coming from Ryuju Temple, and then when Rin said she was going to go for someone like that, Archer was just like, why are you going for the stronger one? We've got the weaker master, go for him. And then she's just like, I don't want to, I mean, like, there's no point. And then he's just like, what if he comes up to you again and not seeing you or himself as a master? And then she's like, I will kill him then. So yeah, the sinister side of Rin is there, as well as the Tsunda side. Well, I suppose that's one and the same, but I suppose it's better than the Yanda. So yeah, very enjoyable episode. The action, while short, it was very good. And it was very comical, not gonna lie, and it had a lot of setups, references. Motherfucker. References to Fate Zero. Motherfucker. So yeah, 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10. I will see you all next week. And I wonder what the hell it's gonna do. Because I have no idea at this point. I mean, I know what may happen. But yeah, the way this series is going, I don't consider 2006 an actual series now. But yeah, that's just me. I'll still watch it. But yeah, because of Unohana's voice actress. Yes, I watched the English dub. Don't judge me. So yeah, 8 out of 10. I will see you all next week. Good day.